Very good morning, students. Today's class we are going to discuss the topic sexual reproduction in organisms. Okay. So what is meant by sexual reproduction? Already you know very well. The fusion of male and female gamete produce the new offsprings. That is said to be sexual reproduction. So based on this is classified into two types. One is synchrony and another one is conjugation. So synchrony is nothing but the fertilization. Okay, so fertilization means the fusion of male and female gamete produces zygote by the process that is said to be fertilization. Okay, it will produce a new organisms. In conjugations will be seen in the lower organisms. So for example, paramecium. So paramecium is an example for conjugation. So the body is closed and the exchange of the nucleus and it will produce the daughter paramecium, that is said to be conjugations. Okay. Then in synchrony, the fertilization takes place are divisible into two types. One is internal fertilization and another one is external fertilization. So internal fertilization means the fertilization takes place inside the body. So that is said to be internal fertilization. So for example, reptiles, mammals, etc. So here the fusion of male and female gamete inside the body takes place inside the body. So that is said to be internal fertilization. External fertilization means the fertilization takes place outside of the body. That is said to be external fertilization. Okay. Here the example amphibians. All amphibians, what is meant by amphibian? So amphibian means that lives both land and water. So that is said to be amphibians. Example, a frog. So it will release the male, release the sperm into water. At the same time, the female release the egg into water. After the releasing of the ovum and the sperm, the fusion of male and female gamete. This is also takes place in the water. So this is takes place outside of the body. The fertilization takes place outside of the body. That is said to be external fertilizations. Okay. Then the synchrony. The synchrony is classified into two types. One is the autogamy and another one is exogamy. So autogamy and another one is exogamy. So autogamy means the fusion of male and female gamete produce the same individual or same organisms. That is said to be autogamy. It will produce the same organism. So that is said to be autogamy. So this is produced the exogamy means the different organism. So it will produce a different organism. Okay, that is said to be exogamy. So the bisexual parent or the biparental. Okay, different gametes are involved. Okay. Then in lower organisms sometimes there is no gametes involved. So they themselves behave a gamete. So that is known as exogamy. Okay. So here there is no gamete involved. It will be seen in the lower organisms. So the lower organisms there is no gametes involved. No gamete. So the organism. So the organisms only, the organisms themselves act as a gamete. So for example, amoeba. The amoeba already studied in detail the binary fission and multiple fission as seen in amoeba, isn't it? So this is takes place in the lower organisms. So first we'll see the hologamy. So hologamy means the fusion of mature individuals. mature individuals, that is said to be hologamy. The betogamy means the young one, the fusion of the young individuals. That is said to be betogamy. Merogamy means the same size of cells or organisms but different morphological characters. That is said to be merogamy. Based on this is classified into two types. One is isogamy and anisogamy. So iso means same. So the identical gametes. So identical gametes involved. So that is said to be isogamy. Same type of individuals involved. Anisogamy, and means without. Without. Iso means same. Gamy means gametes. So without the same gametes. So what is called that? Without same means different. Yeah, same type of organism involved in a different types of gametes involved in this anisogamy. Can you understand the difference between isogamy and anisogamy? Isogamy means identical gametes. Yeah, a different gametes, that is said to be anisogamy. Okay. Then, for example, isogamy. So here the example monocystitis. Monocystitis is an example for isogamy. Here are vertebrates. So all vertebrates are higher organisms. Higher organism is an example for the anisogamy. Okay. So next we'll see the conjugation. So the conjugation as seen in the Paramecium. So you know the structure of Paramecium. It is the sphere shaped structure. And it is covered by a membrane that is known as so this plasma membranes. So the plasma membranes is finger-like projections outside the body. So this is known as cilia. So the membrane is a okay. Inside there are two types of gametes. One is the macronucleus and another one is the micronucleus. So inside the cells there is a cytoplasm with some cell organelles present inside the cytoplasm. Okay, so this is the structure of the Paramecium. Okay, here what is in the conjugation? So this is the temporary union of an organisms. So it is fused to one another temporarily. Temporarily fused. Here micronucleus and the macronucleus. The next stage is the exchange of the nucleus. Exchange of the nucleus. Next stage, it will exchange the nucleus. So here the exchange of the nucleus, and next stage it will divide or produce equally two daughter Paramecium. Here the two daughter Paramecia are produced. This is daughter Paramecia. Okay, so this is the process of conjugations. Okay, this is a temporary process. Can you understand? Next one is the phases of life cycle in Paramecium. Paramecium or other organisms. So there are three phases involved in the life cycle. First one is juvenile phase, reproductive phase, and senescent phase. So juvenile phase is otherwise known as the vegetative phase. Okay, in lower organisms, vegetative reproduction takes place. So juvenile phase is said to be otherwise known as vegetative phase. Then reproductive phase and the senescent phase. So first one is the juvenile phase. So juvenile phase means it will be reproduced and growth, isn't it? So every organisms reproduce their offsprings and it will be growth. Then the growth from the birth to the reproductive maturity, that is said to be reproductive maturity, that is said to be juvenile phase. And reproductive phase means the offspring reaches the maturity, that is said to be reproductive phase, or the maturation of the reproductive organs, that is said to be reproductive phase. So based on this, the animals are classified into two. One is the seasonal breeders and the continuous breeders. So what is meant by seasonal? Seasonal means at a particular times, isn't it? Particular time it will be breeds and reproduce their young ones. That is said to be seasonal. So continuous breeder means it will reproduce the organisms throughout their sexual maturity. Throughout their sexual maturity. Throughout their life or maturity. So that is said to be continuous breeders. For example, seasonal breeders, frog, lizard, birds. So these are said to be seasonal breeders because it will be reproduced the young ones at a particular times. So seasonal periods. Okay. Then continuous. For example, the bees, poultry, and all are higher organisms. So these are examples for the continuous breeders. Okay. Then next one is the senescent phase. Here the organisms are small and old. After the growth, it will be old and the loss of fertility. So that is said to be senescent period. Very small organisms grow. So these two periods is the important period because after the birth it will be reproduce the organisms in the reproductive maturity. Here the organisms are attain the maturity of the reproductive organs. The senescent means the starting from the birth and finally old and it will lose the fertility. Okay, so that is said to be senescent phase. Okay, so these are the phases of life cycle in organisms. So next is the parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. So what is meant by parthenogenesis? We know the fertilization. What is meant by fertilization? The fusion of male and female gamete produce zygote, and the zygote undergoes the division and it will be produce a new organisms, isn't it? That is said to be sexual reproduction, isn't it? Here the partheno means without. Partheno means without the action of the gametes. Gametes are the fertilization, without the action of fertilization. So without the action of fertilizations, that is to be parthenogenesis. For example, the seedless guava, the seedless grapes are produced by this process. Okay, parthenogenesis. So without the action of the fertilizations, that is to be parthenogenesis. So based on this is classified into three types. The parthenogenesis are classified into three types. One is natural parthenogenesis, artificial parthenogenesis, and another one is pedogenetic parthenogenesis. Pedogenetic parthenogenesis. So what are they? First one is natural parthenogenesis, artificial parthenogenesis, and pedogenetic parthenogenesis. So first one is the natural, means it will be occurs regularly and constantly in their life cycle. Okay, that is said to be natural parthenogenesis. Then based on this, for example, this is classified into three. Okay, based on this natural parthenogenesis. One is architoky, teletoky, amphitoky. Okay, so what is meant by architoky? So architoky means the only males reproduced by the parthenogenesis. Only males are produced by the parthenogenesis, that is said to be archinotoky. Teletoky, only females are produced by the parthenogenesis, that is said to be teletoky. And amphitoky means amphi, both the male as well as the female. So both are produced by the parthenogenesis, means that is said to be amphitoky. For example, here the all fertilized egg of what is called that, only the males are produced. For example, the honeybee, all unfertilized egg are produced by the male. Okay, then the teletoky, here the son of Tia is an example. Amphitoky, both male and female may be occurs. For example, Apis. Apis means this is also the genus or species name of the honeybee. Okay, so these are the types of natural parthenogenesis. Then artificial. So artificial, natural means it will be occur regularly and naturally, isn't it? Artificial means that is it will be induced by the physical or the chemical changes. Okay, it will produce a new organism, that is said to be artificial parthenogenesis. Okay, next the natural parthenogenesis is further classified into two. Okay, one is the complete parthenogenesis and incomplete parthenogenesis. Incomplete parthenogenesis. So complete means there no biparental involved. Okay, only the female organisms. So female only produce the new organisms. The female only produce the new organism. So complete natural parthenogenesis means here only the female organism reproduce their N1. So the biparental, no biparental involved, only the female involved, no male organism involved. Okay, so that is a complete parthenogenesis. Then the incomplete parthenogenesis. Incomplete means the sexual reproductions mainly takes place, but the fertilized egg of in Apis, Apis is a honeybee. This is the species of honeybee. Here the fertilized egg. fertilized egg is developed into the ovum, isn't it? Then it will produce the new organism. In A phase, the fertilized egg is developed into the queen. The unfertilized egg develop into the drone. So the drone means the male bee. So the queen is the female bee. Okay. So the fertilized egg is developed into a queen bee, and unfertilized egg develop into a drone. So that is to be male. Okay. Then so this is the incomplete natural parthenogenesis. Okay. Then last one, third type, pedogenetic parthenogenesis. Pedogenetic parthenogenesis. The pedogenetic parthenogenesis means the larva. So the larva produce the new organisms, new larvae by the parthenogenesis. Okay, so the larva produce the new larvae, produce the parthenogenesis, that is said to be pedogenetic parthenogenesis. Okay, so for example, the radia larva and the liver float larva. Okay, so this is the pedogenetic parthenogenesis. Next, the animals are mainly classified into three types. Already you know very well and studied in the lower classes. What are they? You know, one is the oviparous and the viviparous and the ovoviviparous. So the oviparous means, so first letter you know, keep it in your mind, egg-laying organism. Okay, egg-laying organism. Okay, so it will produce their young ones. Okay, so oviparous means it lay the eggs and catching their young ones. So that is said to be oviparous organisms. Okay, then for example, king are all birds is an example for oviparous. Then viviparous means this is giving birth to young ones. Giving birth. Okay, so giving birth to young ones, that is said to be viviparous. So after the birth, it will secrete the milk by the mammary glands and what is called that, give the nutrition for the developing the embryo. Okay, so that is said to be viviparous. Then ovoviviparous, for example here, all humans, then all higher animals organism is an example for the viviparous. Then the ovoviviparous. So ovoviviparous means it will be in the two stages. It will be lay the egg. The two process takes place in the ovoviviparous. Okay, so it lay the egg and catching their young ones. There are two stages. First stage, the first growth takes place inside the egg, and the second growth in outside the body. Okay, so for example, in the shark is an example for the ovoviviparous. So it lay the eggs, and after after catching the young ones, the what is called that, so umbilical cord. So umbilical cord or the placenta. So this is attached to the young ones novels. So after the catching their young ones, the placenta or the umbilical cord attached to the mothers. Okay, so that is to be ovoviviparous. So first embryo development takes place in the inside the egg and remains in the mother's body until it will be ready to the catchlings. Okay, so this is an example. The shark is an example for the ovoviviparous. Okay, so these are the classification of animals based on their the layers, egg layers, and the giving birth to young ones, and the two stages are involved by the shark. Okay, here the placenta also presented. Yes, the oviviparous giving birth to young ones is it. Here also the mother womb is attached to the embryo. So embryo is attached to the navel of the embryo. This is the connecting link. So mother womb to the embryo. So this is also known as the umbilical cord. Okay, so that's all. Thank you, students.